as a result of the bushfires, there is, of course, an opportunity here to work out what happens next. Now, there is a move on by the logging industry to try to get more access to national parks. Now, obviously, they don't just want to knock the whole thing over and that's it. They want to make the most out of the vegetation that is on the floor. They also want to be able to go into areas that have already been burnt to help clean out the concentration of trees. Of course, they're doing it for their business, but they think this is part of the argument as to why they should be able to do so. Keen to know what you think. But of course, in Victoria, there is this old growth lockout, which has already happened, and eventually they'll kill off the entire logging industry there. But the logging people have said this, that instead of supporting the removal of dangerous fuel loads, some extreme environmental groups, I'd say / governments, are actually doing the opposite, which is a recipe for more catastrophic bushfires. I can imagine how this suggestion went down in Spring Street today in the Premier's office. But what do you think of this one here, Gideon?
I cannot believe, after everything we've seen over these awful, awful fires, people losing their property and tragically their lives, that there are still people who are jumping up and down about removing dead, burnt fuel from national parks. Make no mistake, Paul, these bushfires have been exacerbated largely because we have padlocked and neglected and mismanaged huge tracts of land. You can't even remove firewood from New South Wales national parks legally. Firewood. We've created huge expanses of land full to the brim with firewood and wondering why we are facing bushfires like we are. I mean, at a certain point, Paul, we need to start speaking up, and we being people who tend to be a little bit more conservative, and insisting that we take this idiotic focus off conservation at all costs and actually put human lives above shrubbery. Yeah.